As I started getting older, shit got so real. 40 in the holster, kill or be killed. Moving like a soldier, name grade coat feels better on the shoulder. Brand new lights on, grass keys fast, snake bites, no python. Grass keys fast, snake bites, no python. Heavy lyrics, but it's gonna be a light song. Still hear my voice before and after the mic's off. The wait is over, now the wait on me. Put some heads in the box like a state ID. Put some homies on the block and let them get that cheese. I got some cheese from the peas, they be ready to squeeze. I'm from the gutter with kill or be killed. sing it louder, 'cause I'm empowered. I'll sing it louder now. I'll sing it louder. I'll sing it louder. Bring it back to the break. I'll sing it louder. I'll sing it louder.
It's Wednesday, and we are on our 4th stream. Dude, we've made it to 4. We've made it to 4.
I'm so excited.
There's nothing else to do in life. We've made it to 4.
Four
was the number.
4's the ending. I like it. Well, not the ending, but 4's the peak.
I gotta get this adjusted here. I'm feeling good today. You know, I really fucked up my back over last weekend, but it's feeling good today, and I think that's part of the reason why. But also today we get to announce our very first giveaway winner for the week. We got the weekly giveaway winner. I'm super stoked about this, guys. You texted me the word of the week, which we could talk about what the word of the week was this week. What was the word? Oh no, I kept forgetting for a minute, and I have all these random DMs coming in saying Zoidberg. what do you mean Zoidberg? Oh yeah, right. So then I'd mark it down, but it was so random. So we announced our competition last week, and let me go back to my notes here to make sure. So what we do is we have something that says, DM us the word of the week, and the winner will be announced on the following week. So this is the first week we've given something away. We have a winner selected, and that winner gets to choose the word we use for this week. So our very first winner and has been effectively crowned the Runout King for this episode is Jeff Straight at Straight Adventures on Instagram. Congrats, Jeff. You're going to get some Dillo sauce, the strawberry goodness. It's really not strawberry. I just read.
Please don't eat it.
Please don't eat it. Put it in your wheel. You can take a knife to it, and it's gonna do amazing things for your board. Also, we're gonna send you a swag pack from Pushback. Some cool stickers, the Feel Stoke stuff, the koozie, the slap koozie. Bam, slapping it up so you can slap your drinks with that crazy one wheel art. So congratulations, Jeff, for winning. Jeff got to choose the word of this week. So right about now, I'm going to put that word somewhere on the screen. Remember, we don't say that word during the show. This is kind of hard. This is a hard one to not say during the show, because this is like, this is a word that we use. It's
like a word you use all the time,
right? I mean, it's a name of our character, of our one wheel character. Today we got a cool little show happening. Actually, I think it'll be happening a little bit later in the show, but we are going to
have like 27 minutes, yeah,
in 27 minutes ish, sometime around 9:30, we might have a special guest join us. Some of y'all know him.
Some of y'all.
He did second place at Race for the Rail in the past few weeks. His name is Mr. Bodie Harrison. I think Bodie's going to come join us in the chat. And you know what? I am so excited today. I am extremely excited because
why are you excited? Please tell me.
I found a Discord chat for One Wheel. Yeah, I'm kind of stoked to find this because I've been trying to grow our Discord chat for a while, and we got some members in there. We've got how many people?
In hours?
Yeah, I think it's like 70 something or so. So it's been a little bit of a process trying to get people in there. But 70 members are offline and then 15 members online. I don't know if that calculates it the same, but that'd be like 85-ish members. So I'm kind of stoked. I was just looking through some content for today, and I found the the Reddit one wheel. I figured maybe there'd be some cool stuff we could talk about there. And then they had a Discord server. So here I am grinding all this time, and somebody's already done the work. Props to you. I'm gonna use your Discord to come chat with other one wheelers. Yeah. So let's see here. I want to pop in. Ooh, I got a nasty comment already.
I know. I saw that.
It says kind of weird to join and immediately plug your podcast for a niche product that there's only like 50 users. Yeah, that is kind of weird. I'm still gonna do it because we're pretty much the only ones talking about this stuff on One Wheel. So you want to come listen and you want to talk about One Wheels, come talk about One Wheels with us. But until then, we're gonna hang out with the people who want to come play with us.
That comment acts like 50,000 users is not a lot.
I was gonna say 50,000 users is quite a bit for a pretty niche product.
That's a lot for a pretty niche product. I can't speak English today.
That's okay. I would just call that a timing thing. Who do we got rolling in the comments today? We got Road Rash Cash with us. What's up, man?
And our guy who's consecutively been here every single one so far.
Yeah, dude, Andre. He has.
I think Road Rash has been here as well.
Andre will have like an honorary win, right?
I'll throw Andre's name up there. Is it ready? I have the power. I'm the guy.
The honorary win for Andre coming to hang out with us. Thank you, Andre, for coming in and chatting with us. I want to go and I want to. I'm off track here. I'm a little bit behind in my writings here. Community shout outs for this week. So let me pull up the Instagram and let's see what we've got going on. I wanted to shout out last week. We shouted out Max von Kurthausen, I think is how you pronounce it. MVK, One Wheel, the Float NLC crew. Those guys are crushing it. And this week I wanted to shout out the Philly crew. And we did actually shout out Daniel Coates just a little bit.
Yes,
which is great. But
he's such a rad dude.
He's a trooper.
I have him like as a Facebook friend, and he's just like he's just a dude. I love him. He's just a dude. He's fun. He's fun to talk to. He's like he'll like interact with you. It's cool,
dude. They got some really cool shredding style stuff. I want to see their content keep on coming up. Because they actually, I don't think we're gonna do it this week, but they said they're sending us in a package because they are gonna be a sponsor for the giveaway. I'm not gonna do it this week because I didn't receive the package in time, but they're gonna sponsor a giveaway with Fluid Theory, and we'll show you. We'll put the like little commercial thing we put together for them. We'll throw that on.
Absolutely.
So shout out those dudes. Related to that too, we had the One Wheel segments that got released. We talked about that a little bit last week, as well as the other app, the Hermes. Damn it, I already forgot how to pronounce it.
People are saying Hermes. I think it's Hermes, but I'm also a nerd, so who knows?
Anyone, drop it in the comments if you have gone through and you have used that app yet, and track the segment, or if you're just kind of chilling, hanging out. Let me come back over here. We got a few questions for the live show to talk about today, and I want to save some of these for when Bodie comes in and chats, or we can like swing back around.
Okay.
But let's start out. Kyken, Kyken in our Discord chat said predictions of the next wheel, or even what you guys think is needed to be put into the next wheel.
I know that we kind of like offline as we're looking at these questions talked about that. And at first I said, I have no idea what I put in the next wheel. And then I was like, what would be dope? And you like said it before I did. You said customization.
Yeah.
Customization would be great. And then like, I'm not trying to get into this on stream, but like being able to repair stuff and have parts be available would also be dope for the next one.
RT, right? RT FWMS, right? To fuck with my shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's an important factor for, of course, for anything for, I don't know, for predictions of the next wheel. It's hard to say because if we look at, like, if we're talking only Future Motion, it was how many years? 4 years before they put their next board out. I'm not exactly up to history on that, so it's probably going to be a while. They're probably going to milk quite a bit out of the GT.
Yeah,
I would say, I don't know. It's hard because, you know, they claim the whole safety thing. It's hard to say if they'll put more speed into it, if they'll put a bigger battery for more range. I mean, everyone seems kind of comfortable with the range that's there right now. I don't know. I don't know if it would be useful to have that much more range, you know?
yeah.
I don't know. You guys could tell me, like, how long do you actually ride? Like, I've had the JW battery in my XR. I've had the GT, like, and I don't, like, 80-90% of the time, I don't go in and like try to really push its range. Do you guys, like, do you have like crazy long rides? I know I've talked with what's his name? He's the top on the leaderboard. Why am I forgetting his name? Javier Starks. I've talked with him a little bit. Like, that dude's got thousands upon 35, 40,000 miles on his board. So he's like riding like crazy. But Pat, like, I don't ride that long consecutively where I couldn't have like time to stop and charge. So
yeah,
next board, I don't know. We'll see.
I would say like more. I mean, I have ridden a GT for like a little bit, and like the power is great.
Yeah.
But I keep hearing like Vesk power is like triple it or something like that. Like the voltage is insane comparatively.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe match the voltage.
I think that's dude, torque is for sure something that like we could always use more torque. Torque is what, like, without torque is why we nosedive like most of the time, like especially the slow speed nosedives where that nose is just scratching.
Yeah. Yeah, and I forget who said. I think it was Christian that said this, and now it sticks with me. It might have been, I don't know, Travis, but somebody said that the XR is a momentum board. And we're talking about like torque and voltage and all that. And like now I think about the XR as a momentum board. If I'm going up a hill, I'm like, I have to keep this.
Switch your camera.
Oh, I didn't switch my camera.
No.
Oops, sorry.
Just looking at me, listening to
my
you.
bad. My apologies. I thought I hit the button.
Yeah, refresh what you were saying there. Sorry.
Yeah, so the XR is a momentum board, meaning you have to like have movement already going if you're going to go up a steep hill. Whereas like it seems like the GT and especially the Vesk. Well, I know the Vesk because I'm pretty sure Nico's told us this. You can just like stop going up a hill and then just continue going, and it's like not a problem whatsoever.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's see here. What do we got going on in the comments here? So Road Rash, he rides about 10 miles a day, but he's off work. He will ride 2 charges, and that's like, what is that, stock battery? Cash. Andre always drains his pint. Yeah, I mean
it's a pint.
Any type of pint you're gonna drain. But I don't know. I feel like an XR with a JW battery, like that 30 miles of range, is I just don't want to ride like for that long plus more, or like I guess it's convenient to go all day and not have to charge. Or if I'm in the trails, like for sure, if I'm ripping in the trails. Yeah. Dude, like that extra range is there.
I was gonna say trails is probably the way to go with a GT. Just all trails.
Honestly, I think Future Motion has the capability. Like, we'll talk next board. They have the capability to really keep the same form factor and stuff, but just unlocking more customization in the board itself, more like a Vesk. They'd probably be able to milk that for years. Like, the board has the capabilities.
Absolutely.
You know? Stock, yeah. So stock battery, couple charges going through, like, oh yeah. He's gonna turn the fan off here real quick. So I guess it's just me talking to you for a second. Sweet. All right, let me come back in here. All right. Sorry, Ada, for promoting in your server. I will make sure I take the links out. Picks and vid. It's not general. Perfect. Thank you. We won't promote the podcast in this One Wheel server, but if you're on Discord and you want to see a One Wheel server, I'm gonna shamelessly plug these guys because it's awesome. It's literally just a One Wheel server. They got about 4,000 members in it. Lots more conversation going in there. So if you want to see some One Wheel chat and talk, check out their One Wheel server. It's really, really cool. They've got a nice little thing going. I'm sure they've been growing it way longer than I have. So we really just want to use the Pushback server to, help communicate things. We try to put group rides and stuff in there. I don't think it's really working out yet at this point, but maybe in the future. I don't know. Like, there's more group ride features coming in the One Wheel app in itself. I don't know. There's just there's a lot of potential for a One Wheel thread, but even like the person said in this thread here, like it's still a small group. Like, it's going to be growing. So we gotta hang out here for a few. Got to hang out here for a few years before we see some real action. All right, here it is 12:15 in Le Server. I would love to see. I would love to see the word of the day come splash back by. We got about 5 people hanging out with us right now. Thanks for coming and joining us. And if you see that word of the day, you will be entered into the giveaway for next week, which I think.
Oh, not if you see it. Not if just you see it. What do you have to do?
You do, yes. So you have to DM us that word. You can send it. You can send it to our Instagram. You can send it on Discord if you're on Discord. And I put all of those into our little contest software, and it randomly will pick a name. And we go from there. So yeah, dude, Andre, I haven't seen your message yet, but if it's in there when I get out next and I go through. Oh yeah, I want to add something into this for the people who are listening to the podcast. So obviously, there's not very many other One Wheel podcasts out there, if any, at this point. If you guys are listening, if you can go on the platform and leave us a review of some sort. I don't care if it's nasty. I don't care if it's great. I don't care what it is. But if it's reviews, that is awesome. We would love to continue to get people to see the podcast and hear about what we talk about and get a chance to talk with these other pro riders and all that different stuff. So if you've got a minute, leave us a review on Apple Podcast or Spotify.
Yep.
If you're searching and you're listening to the podcast on there, leave us a little review. Leave us 5 stars and then a shitty comment. That's okay. I think that still counts in the algorithm. I don't think they just say we suck, but leave us 5 stars
until the AI takes over, and then it knows hey, they said this is
smart enough,
shit, but they give it 5 stars. Something's wrong here. Is this a spam comment?
Right. All right, let's get into. Let me come back in here. I'm getting caught off guard because I'm reading all of these comments coming back through.
5 stars and some constructive criticism.
Yeah, there you go. 5 stars and some constructive criticism. Perfect. As long as it's 5 stars, then it'll get us up towards the top. Leave us in it. These live streams we do pretty off the cuff, so they're not like our typical episodes. But this Friday we release our episode with Mike and Nick from Craft and Ride. If you haven't listened,
yes,
you haven't listened because it's not out yet. But if you haven't heard these guys' stories or you haven't seen this stuff, check out our episode. It's they were really, really cool, humble dudes. They
were so nice, just it jittered. So much fun to talk to, just solid dudes.
Oh yeah, I haven't said what the giveaway is this week, so I think I'm going to hold off just a little bit to tell you what exactly we're going to give away, because I'm going to ask our special guest if he would like to participate in the giveaway this week. I know they were supposed to send us some stuff, but we're going to see if they want to participate in the giveaway this week. But for sure, in this week's giveaway, again, we're going to do the same package. It's going to go out for sure. So I got another one of these. So you're going to get a bottle of the Dillo's sauce for your one wheel hamburger, aka just your one wheel. Please just put it in your tire. Don't put it in your mouth.
We keep talking about eating it, and then we're like,
every
please
time
don't
I see
eat it.
it, dude,
Please don't eat it.
Every time I see it, like I think it's because
Chat.
I want to eat it.
Chat, look me in the eyes real quick. Look me in the eyes real quick. Do not eat this. Please, for the love of all that is liability, do not eat this.
Yes, don't eat it. Shout out Corey Boone, and shout out Armadillos for sponsoring the podcast and sending this stuff out for giveaways. So we're gonna give away another bottles of the Dillo sauce, which comes with instructions, comes with the little tire thing. We got another one of those to go out, and another swag pack from us. So if you like coasters, stickers, funny shades, and slap koozies, we're gonna send you one of those. That'll be part of the giveaway this week for sure again. And then we'll see if our special guest that comes in, if he comes in, as long as he does, if he's interested in participating in the giveaway as well.
Andre, this is the reason we have safety briefs. This is the reason that we have safety briefs.
We are not liable for whatever happens afterwards. I wonder if he has any type of thing that says don't drink this, don't use it. I don't know if he's ever.
I can't.
He's gonna have to add something because of us. Because of.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, Corey. I might have just created.
One.
All right. Kai can also ask how much speed is too much. What's your guys? Okay, leave it in the comments. How much speed is too much? If here, let's put it hypothetically.
It's a retro. You have to kind of look back at it and be like, after you are me laying down on the ground, being like, all right, that was the too much speed.
Yeah. I mean, let's think about this for a second. Let's hypothetically say that your board dive happening. Oh, we froze for a minute. Let's see what's happening here.
Stand by.
Maybe. All right. So cast is I think 30 is probably enough speed, but hypothetically, let's say 50 is like that, like for sure cut off. Like if you're at 50, that's at the point where same thing as race for the rail and all those other things that you wouldn't be able to go forward and like continue past. If you could go 50 miles an hour, would you?
No.
Like, okay.
No.
Like maybe on this, like the smoothest, like drag top surface where I knew that there were zero bumps or zero things, but you're on one wheel that does slightly like, I don't know if you've ever gone fast and then like started hitting some like little bumps or little shits happening in the road. Dude, that's sketchy.
It gets scary real fast.
It gets real sketchy. I've gone almost, I think I've gone 30. I think 27 is my top. 20. I have to look at my GT.
Wait, who was it that went 30 something on the GT? Was that? I feel like that was Bart Miller. Was that Bart Miller that did 30 something on the GT?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
That's fast.
Andre, did you say maybe like 35?
I mean,
what?
I just don't think like balancing at 35 would be a smart decision. You know?
No. You get like. Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess it depends. Like, I mean, skill of the rider for sure. If I had fins, I'd probably go 40. I'd probably go 40 with fins. But the fins are going to help keep my feet locked in case I hit a bump or something where I can like recover quickly.
Dude, my only thing is,
but
if you hit a big enough bump, it doesn't matter if you have fins or not. You're going. And the board just might go with you. Yeah. And that's even worse.
But if it could handle up to 50 miles an hour, I would I don't know. I probably
I
do.
would not.
It's like
I
some of
would
those
not.
EUCs who have the freewheel spin of like I don't know, it was like 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour or something.
Dude, when I watch those videos of people on EUCs going like 55 miles an hour and they wreck and it just explodes, like and that is not an understatement. Like they fall off and they're like in full protective gear, thank God, and they just like slide, but the EUC just rotates and just shatters. It's just everywhere. No. Hunter says big ass fangs, bro.
That's what is it Sunny Wheels? I think it's Sunny Wheels that makes them where it's like basically just like a roll. But I mean, if you're going that fast, like I just don't know.
I just don't know, dude. I just don't know.
I don't know. I think our internet might be having some issues today.
Possibly.
To watch it. If our stream is turning out great, if it's not, I'm sorry, people. We do what we can. We've got like fiber internet and shit here. I don't know why we'd have. I don't know why we would have issues with it.
I've been having issues like all week so far
with internet.
I'll just get kicked off randomly.
How many of you people are a part of the One Wheel Reddit? I'm just curious. I love coming through here and see some of the things that are happening. Like Float Life, they had just posted the little curb clinic with Jeff. Jeff just shredding, doing some dope little curb clinic stuff.
I'm pretty sure they think that we are just spam at this point.
Who's that?
That subreddit, I think they think we're just spam.
Oh, great.
Like 8 people joined all at the same time. And then you were like, hey, check out the podcast.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, people. We'll make sure that we
Jeff and Dare.
What?
Look at Jeff's comment.
Where? Hold on. I gotta see it. Oh yeah, too much. Yep, that's it.
Don't say that word. Don't say that word.
The straight Ditos. We just came and hit him like a ton of bricks because I went through and like invited everybody into it. I don't know if that was a smart thing or not.
I don't think it was. I'm gonna I know the internet and like it's mostly trolls. No.
The internet, I mean, dude, I think pretty much all Discords are full of like gamer troll like type people. I don't know how many of them are open to connecting.
Do you know what's interesting to see? All right. So the internet has a waifu addiction, right? You know what that is?
A what?
A waifu addiction?
No, I don't know.
You know what a waifu is? Okay. Anime girl.
Okay.
So internet has an anime girl addiction. And now like gamers have a waifu addiction. Some of them. And you get on Discord and you see all of it. And then you like mix and match other communities, and then other communities start having a waifu addiction. So like literally I'm in the Discord for the One Wheel Reddit, which Reddit also has a waifu addiction. So I'm like looking, I'm like, oh my God, it's spreading. It's like a disease. The waifus are everywhere. Dude, I want to see like somebody with like a rail that like how some people like wrap their car in anime girl. I want to see that on a One Wheel.
That would be pretty sick. I bet you Elite One Wheel, Elite Customs could probably get something.
No, that's my thing now.
Yeah,
I'm copywriting that. That is mine. I am going to make that a thing, and it's going to be on a site somewhere where you can buy a waifu girl wrap for your One Wheel.
That's hilarious. Andre says post shirts for sale. That'll make them trust you. Definitely. Actually, yes. Buy the Feel Stoked shirt, buy the Feel Stoked mug, buy the stickers, buy our swag. Support Meals on One Wheels.
Yes,
that's what you should really do, actually, in all seriousness, is support Meals on One Wheels.
Again, we don't take a commission from that. That goes to them. All of it.
We don't. Let me see here. I'm gonna go from this, and we'll do our shameless plug as per usual. If you go to the Pushback site, can you see my screen? Is that on there?
Yeah, it's there.
Nice. If you go to the Pushback site and you go and you pick a Meals on One Wheel shirt, all that profit goes back to them. So we support and love the mission that those guys are doing. If you're riding One Wheels, make sure you go and support them. Follow them on Instagram even. Show them some love. See what they're doing. See if you can arrange your own type of your own Meals on One Wheels ride. That might be something that's in the case for you guys. The Feel Stoked collection, if you want to support the podcast and some of the things we're doing, we've got some cool little designs happening. We've got a embroidered hoodie, I think, that came out really good. different summer swag we still got going on. Taylor's trademark mug right here. Shout out Ren's futureness on the podcast. And then we got our
I was gonna say, don't make it weird. Please. Don't say something crazy, because then I have to have another catchphrase. My catchphrase on the internet is now getting rager. That is my like you guys have done that. Well, then I did it because I'm the one that made that reel. So like, it's partly my fault as well. But goodbye.
I just claimed to fame, and that's how Ren got on the show. But anyways, all the shameless plug. I think Wednesdays when I have this, we can shamelessly plug this stuff just to help us support and keep the podcast rolling. It's not free to get these things out. It's not free for us to sit here and do the shows. So if you guys support it, let us know. I'm going to pour some more of this water in. I was just talking with Taylor here in the comments. Tell me, do you think it's weird to drink anything other than coffee out of a mug? Because I feel like it's weird.
Thanks. I hate it, but no, I actually love it.
Andre says hashtag Ren Ranger. Perfect. Jeff, King Jeff is up and I didn't realize this too. Actually, Jeff is in the house. Did you see your crown, Jeff? You have been crowned,
Jeff,
bro.
there.
It's there. It's your crown. Wear it with pride.
Yes.
You won the first giveaway. It is 12:30 and we're hanging out with you guys on our lunch hour. And I'm going to go ahead and take a minute to flash that word across the screen here.
Andre says whiskey is okay.
Yeah. And that's the word of the week chosen by our friend Jeff Adar. Or no, sorry, not, damn it, I got it wrong.
Is that
it's
not the right Jeff?
Jeff Straight
Yeah,
is the one
Jeff
who
Straight. Yeah,
Jeff
that's what I was
Adar.
confused.
No, Jeff Adar is Adair. Damn it.
Adair?
Adair.
Adario?
Probably Adair. It's
Jeff
probably
Adario Shreds?
Probably Adair. This show is just about pronouncing things, and you'll realize how terrible I am at pronouncing things.
Hermes,
Jeff Adair.
Hermes.
Let me go into Jeff's account here real quick, because Jeff.
No, sorry, Jeff. You didn't. Oh, he says I won something. No, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Jeff, you won.
The wrong
you won
Jeff.
the shout. You won the shout out of the week.
You know what?
Follow
though,
Jeff Adair Shreds on Instagram.
Is it just at Jeff Adair Shreds?
Yeah, it's just at Jeff Adair Shreds, spelled the same way. He is the writer and marketing director at One Wheel Parts. Dude, I don't think I realized that you were with One Wheel Parts. That's dope, man. Shout out to you. You win my heart. Actually, I think I'm gonna send you Jeff, shoot me the address for you guys. I will I'll hit you guys up with your choice, either some coasters or a koozie. You let me know.
Because we did say that you won on
I
accident.
I can't take that back. It's yeah, I can't take it back.
It's now a thing. That's all I ever wanted.
You wanted my love. That's all that matters. Hashtag Jeff X Caleb. Yeah, shoot me the address, dude, and then let me know what you want. I got some more. I'm glad that I've got more submissions happening this week. Last week it was kind of slow for people sending us the word of the week, but this week it looks like
Is it coming in?
Yeah, it looks like some more people are coming in for sure. So shout out to all them people.
Yeah.
Otherwise happening in the one wheel realm, you guys let me know. Is there anything I've missed that's happened through it? Float Life Fest is coming up. Shout out to all the people going out. I know Christian's going out. That is not this weekend, but next weekend. Float Life Fest 5 or 6 technically. How many of y'all are ready to go hard at the Float Life Fest?
I wish.
You wish.
I wish I was ready to go. I wish I was getting a Rager at Float Life Fest this year. That's good. I can't. That's my thing now. Oh,
so bad.
Oh, man.
So bad. 7 of y'all hanging out with us live. Thanks for coming into the show. As we are, so this is the 4th show that we've got into. There's not a whole lot that we typically have to talk about. I should probably
check on our special guests.
I should check. I'm gonna see if our special guest is coming in or not. But let's go back into the Discord real quick, because we did have one other more Gangsta 45 did ask us what would be the best weight to range ratio. Like how the GT is really heavy, but it's got okay range. I don't know.
I
don't
know either.
What do you mean by he's not gonna be able to answer it right now unless he's watching, but what do you mean by
Could be
best weight to range ratio? Like, all right, so he says how the GT is really heavy, but it's got okay range. Yeah, because it's a 35-pound board. Are you asking like if you made the board lighter but somehow had a better battery or something like that?
I don't.
A heavier board would probably be a little more stable too, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
I would
not.
say
I don't
probably
know.
a little bit more stable.
I think heaviness translates to stability.
Well, that tire as well. You have like a really flat, not a flat tire, but like a more boxy tire.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see if One Wheel will ever try to reintroduce a boxy tire, because there's a lot of people that love the Vega. It's it's like a straight controversial down the line thing, and some people love it, some people hate it. I think it's a great beginner tire because it's real stable.
I don't hate it, but that's also all I know for real. That's all I know. I want to get like a T2 or something like that, but I don't know. I do whenever I get on Dylan's Pint X, I do like how that tire feels. It reminds me of my Pint, which is, I was nimble on that thing. So if I could get that feeling back, it'd probably be it.
I'm gonna respond back and then say, my bad. I didn't mean to promote anything. Kind of weird. I know, but it is what happens. Rather to
we do want to promote, but we don't want to be weird.
Rather to say sorry than ask permission.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
It is.
Having said that, again,
tell the cops.
We do want
the cops that.
Oh yeah. Having said that, we do want to promote, but we obviously don't want to go against any community guidelines and someone's and not our Reddit server, or not Reddit server, not our Discord server. Sorry.
There we go. I texted Bodie up and said, hey, let me know if you're good. Let's see. We'll see if we have a special guest today. But if not, Andre says 0 pounds infinity range is best. Yeah, for sure. What video game are you playing? Are you playing One Wheelson's NES version, or
which we need to get our hands on? Dude, because we have a like video game section in the Discord.
Yeah,
it would be so much fun to just play that for an hour on stream. That would be so much fun. Dude, I will spearhead that. That's like my thing.
Yeah, get it going.
So in.
We should hit him up. It would be cool. Like we'll do like a little intro or something. Throw a little pushback character. I'll send him the Steezy drawings.
I'm gonna start coming in at like 8 p.m. on like a Friday and just play, like just stream video games for like 2 hours on the setup. That'd be so
there you
fun.
go. That'd be dope. Revisiting back, we can revisit back in some questions too. The speed question. How fast is too fast? Now let's I put it hypothetically last time, is if you could go 50 miles an hour, would you? I think anybody, all right, if you ask my personal opinion versus like everybody, I think there are people who are always going to push it to the limit. Like if someone said, oh, this board goes 100 miles an hour,
somebody would try.
I guarantee you someone is going to be out there on the highway like just ripping.
Dude, okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if you could do that. You would have to have such a gradual acceleration. I feel like you would just fly off. Like if you were going and you were wearing like a track jacket and you just went like this, I feel like you would just gone.
I was gonna say, like back when I used to ride motorcycles and stuff, that would be the thing. We would you'd start feeling like the friction coming back and stuff. Like hats are gonna blow off. You don't got them super tight.
Dude, plus, okay. And reckon at 18 miles an hour doesn't feel good. I think you would just be obliterated. If you were going like 50 miles an hour and you just crashed, I don't know if you would get back up from that one.
Yeah, it's just like people have been in motorcycle accidents, right? That's straight road rash. You definitely want to wear some protective gear if you're gonna go that fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think 30 to 40 is really a sweet spot for One Wheels.
Yeah,
that's I think as progression goes, I think somewhere between 30 and 40 is like like that range of the people who are like 40 miles an hour. That was huge. Like I think that's probably going to be more the standard, we'll call it, for like top race speeds.
You know what? Here's what I would like. Get us a board that goes 25 miles an hour. Like that's not like, or 30, but like you don't hit pushback until you go to 25, because then you could ride on the streets and like if you're in town and not really be a burden, because you can go 25 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I think that's okay. And if you crash at that speed, it's not going to feel good, but you'll probably live.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I like that.
Andre says, at what point does wind drag become overwhelming? What point does the board produce lift?
Okay, so
Put some wings
I don't
on
know
I
if
guess.
it would produce lift.
If you put wings on it.
I mean, but kind of maybe, but they have to be a certain ratio.
Dylan says, clean your desk, bro. Nah, because this is all giveaway stuff, man.
Why don't you come down here and say that to my face?
Just, come on, we're trying to give stuff away to people. Like, people don't buy it, so we just give it away for free, you know? Like, this is the armadillo sauce, man, for your one-wheel tire, not your one-wheel burger or anything.
Float Turtle,
what's up?
Andrew and Jan Temple.
Yeah.
Oh, this song goes hard.
Jan, Red Boy, Jan Temple. What's going on? How are you? How's your week? How many of y'all people been riding? There comes Dylan.
He took what I said to heart.
Took it, dude. This is all my giveaway stuff. Don't clean my desk.
Are you actually giving this stuff away?
Yeah,
Yes,
this is part of the giveaway this week. Yeah, so we
Everybody
got this,
say hi
we
to
got the swag
Dylan.
pack. Dylan works upstairs. He rides a Pint X. We got the Dillo sauce. So when you put this in your tire, you know, it'll keep it from leaking. So you hit a nail or something, you got the Dillo sauce, you're
Well,
good to go.
Yeah.
The air won't come out.
He doesn't go fast enough to be able to miss a nail.
Wow. He just called me out. He just called me out. I'm gonna go take a koozie from your staff.
Yeah,
Oh.
go thieve it, Koozie. You owe me $10.
Robs us.
$10.
I'm just kidding. I think it's like $15 for a swag pack or something. So
All right.
you come get some stuff. Did you get the sweatshirt, right? Bree did. She got
Oh my gosh.
the sweater. She loves it. Sick. Yeah, she got a Steezy sweater or something like that. Cool stuff. Dude, thanks for popping in. Thanks for saying hey.
I love it. Oh my
That's
gosh.
our man Dylan. We're trying to get a bunch of people around Ashland, Ohio, which is where we're from. Not doing jack crap around here. Trying to get people to ride one wheels. I think we got a total of maybe 20 something riders in this area. So it's
growing.
It's growing.
We just have to
for
have
sure.
we have to have a real group ride though.
Yeah.
We have to get everybody. Dude, I'm saying next parade.
I think next parade
Call it.
for sure.
We gotta call her today.
The only other thing too that I think okay, let's look at like the dynamics of like how much a board costs, right? Like these things aren't cheap. You know this. Like one wheels are gonna be anywhere from $700 used entry level pint, and you're gonna be really upset with yourself.
Nope. You're about to get banned.
Oh, that's not a good word, friend. Funny man is not so funny. So anyone who was hanging out with us on the stream, not a good deal. That's okay. We will make sure that funny man is blocked and it wasn't so funny.
Oh, it's still on there. Hold on.
That's all right. We'll make sure that it goes away. Some people will go flood the comments for a minute so we can throw the comments back on the stream if we need to. But we had funny man not be so funny. Thank you, Andrew Williams, for saying lame funny man. It was not as funny as I wanted.
That's well.
Man, just threw me off. Just threw me straight off. People coming in here saying the craps. That's what I say to it. Ban hammer is immediate
And swift.
It's leading on chat sections for me. Yes.
All right, bet you can be in the parade. Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
We'll get some people up in the parade. But anyway, what I was saying is for like our area too. Like there's not financially like around this area. There's people investing thousands of dollars into like a toy that they can ride 4 to 6 months out of the year. That would be, I don't know, like it doesn't seem like
So I have seen like 16, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds with like pints.
Mhm.
So like it would be a bit of a shorter group ride, but like people have them. They have them. And I think too, as it becomes even more of a thing, like you can just get around town on that. So like if you're a kid that lives in town or just a person that lives in town, that might be, instead of buying like a $5,000 car, a $1,700 one wheel that you can ride for like 6 or 7 months out of the year.
Yeah.
Kind of,
I mean, it's worth it for me, but I also like, I love riding. But everybody who gets one loves riding once they get one. Like it's just that initial, like it's that initial conviction of the board. I think there needs to be more like test ride things happening around these areas. Like I would totally, like if we had, it'd be so cool if we had a shop and then we could just like kind of like Rent eBoards does, where it's like trial the board, or like One Wheel has their demos, but they only go to like major, major places,
right.
So New York or wherever, like they're setting up these demos. But
I'm like paranoid now. Every time a comment pops up, I'm just looking at it real quick to make sure it's nothing crazy.
I mean, we knew this was going to come eventually.
I knew it was gonna...
We knew that the haters would come across sometime and cause chaos, cause problems.
I wonder if we triggered something.
I don't know. Must have. I wonder if that came from the new One Wheel crew.
I'm wondering
the trolling poll.
Yeah,
we'll see. That's what happens when you expose yourself to a bunch of people. We'll see. What's he here? So Opal.
Okay, Opal met. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Sorry, Opal. I remember you from Shredfest. I have not forgotten about you. You were fantastic to talk to and such a nice person.
What'd she say though? Same with Maryland too. We're trying to squeeze the weekly group rides in Baltimore before Thanksgiving. Yeah. Okay, so Jan said, all right, kids in the street have e-bikes and e-scooters, not cars. Dude, for sure. Like, especially even now when you go to bigger cities and stuff, you see people riding the 9-bot scooters around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, have you seen that 9-bot? It's the scooter, like it's the Segway base, but it's got the go-kart body. Dude, it's cool. It's like a 2-in-1. It's a little go-kart, and then you can just take the Segway out of it and then ride it around as a Segway.
That's
I want one of those, but actually
cool.
I want to do what we talked about on the podcast that's not out yet. Get the chair.
Oh yeah,
I want to do that so bad.
The chair wheeling. How many of you people have tried putting a chair on your wheel? I need to know that. Andre says no insurance and no gas over here. It's year round. I got mine passed down for free. Some guy who said it didn't work. It was a tip. I would have never bought one, but 2,350 miles into it. Yeah, dude, you get it.
Opal, you might see Christian. Who else going?
Christian and Travis are going for sure. I mean, Ori will be there, of course.
Yeah, so you'll see Ori, Christian, and Travis there. Go up, say hi. They're very nice.
They'll be talking. I think Christian said he might bring some shirts or some swag and stuff to hand out or talk about. So anyone who wants to come get some stuff, cool. Come get it. Come hang out. I will not be there, unfortunately. I don't think Taylor will be there. No. Not this year. Next year, I think we're going to try to do a little more planning and make sure we're able to make it. But, dude, 12:48 in the stream. We'll try to hang out because Bodie said he wants to jump in a second. But they are on California time, so it is actually 9:38 there. So they were doing some other stuff this morning. We'll see if Bodie comes in and joins and talks with us. But we didn't flash the word. Let's
I can flash the
word flash here. So let's talk about the giveaways, which are happening weekly. Come hang out with us on the stream, or if you're rewatching this. So here's how you enter the giveaway. You enter the giveaway by DMing us the word that is on the screen. That is a word of the week chosen by our winner, and they are crowned. You can see it on our screen up there. Jeff Straight at Straight Adventures on Instagram. He has been crowned our weekly run out king. So he won the giveaway that he entered in last week. So you enter it. And if you guys can, leave us a review. Leave a podcast a review on whatever platform you're listening to. So if you listen to the shows where we have guests come on, we have a backlog that you can go through and listen to. Go and leave us a review. Leave us 5 stars and some very critical very critical critiques.
Hypercritical. I want
Yes.
to cry myself to sleep.
Yes, just make sure it's 5 stars. Like,
Just make sure it's 5 stars.
it's
Yeah, that's
5
it,
stars.
That's it.
You know, we're like the only ones doing this at this moment. I'm completely okay with competition. You know, but
Hashtag at Future Motion.
yeah, come on, Future Motion, get a podcast rolling so we can talk about what you talk about on the podcast too. So yeah, if you want to enter, you got to DM us the word of the week, which we don't say through the episode, but we it'll flash somewhere on the screen. So if you're watching the episode, these live streams we do every week, 12 p.m. Eastern, and we do giveaways on last week's giveaway and this week's giveaway. It will be another bottle of the Armadillo's tire sauce and the swag pack from Pushback. So we've got the cool shades that we had, the event shades. You get a coaster, you get a slap koozie, which is all about the slap. It's got a handle. I specifically designed these to have a handle right here. So when you have something that you want to slap around, like you get the power to slap and hold your drinks. I designed that artwork, so you guys will get that swag pack. Jeff will get our very first one that goes out, as well as a little note from us. And this week, the same thing will be sent out. So if you send us that word, and you will get crowned next week on the stream if you win, after I take all of your submissions and put it into our random generator. That is how you win. All right. It is 12:50.
Is our boy coming in?
I don't know. We'll see.
My boy.
We'll see if he joins.
Father.
You know how it is. Everyone knows what one wheel time is, right? How many of y'all are on one wheel time? Pretty much all of you, which means, you know, if you say a group ride is at 5, like they might get started around 7 or something.
Yeah.
That shit doesn't fly here though with Travis.
Or with me,
dude, that like they go. Like they're like, all right,
8:30.
5:30, that's a ride.
Yeah, whatever.
We're riding.
Yeah.
That does not fly around here. But I fly with it because I'm like, yeah, I'll show up. Like
Travis and I are on that strict time. I remember you telling me, you're like, yeah, that's just like, well, it usually means like, 20 minutes after. I'm like, no.
You gotta show up right then. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
People are all over. What was so word of the week last week from our community giveaway? We chose that. It was Zoidberg. So I got all kinds of messages that came across with Zoidberg, and we had Jeff win that. This week, he has chosen the word. That was the other thing. You get to choose the word. So if you win this week and you send me that word, you will be chosen.
Love it.
And you get to choose the word.
I
just don't say the word that came through the chat the other week, or else
it'll be banned for that.
Be banned. Negative. Don't do that.
Don't do that. I love being connected to the Instagram as well, because then I just see like, why not Zoidberg? Why not Zoidberg? Zoidberg. It was wonderful, actually. I'm not even lying.
It's great. All right, what are we talking about here? Up in the chat. Yes, Andre, thank you for engaging with us. For anyone else who doesn't comment, screw you.
Just kidding. We love you all.
Just kidding. We love you all. But the comments do help us keep the show alive and moving when we don't have much to talk about. We will keep these streams going regardless. But this Friday, if you want to come listen to our guest episode with Mike and Nick Vitale and Craft and Ride, we had a really good conversation with them. That goes out. There's also a giveaway in that too. So if you want to win, they're going to give away some really cool stuff. So when that comes out, make sure you guys participate in the giveaway. Have a good time with it. Can you stretch in?
I was getting a little warm. I had to stand for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wearing
clip of the
pants.
week. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. We should throw in a clip of the week. How should we?
I can do that.
Let's get in our submissions and stuff. Last week I had a bunch of people sending, which we can you got to get into the Instagram chats, and I'll try and pin those, like the bales and stuff that a bunch of people sent me.
Okay,
so you can create a bales reel.
Jen and I were making like some of the things that I sent you.
Yeah.
The reels, and I was like, oh, we need to have like a Biff reel. Every now and then, just do like a straight up like someone just eating it. But I feel like we should ask them. It's like, hey, can we just repost you biffing?
Yeah, I mean, so like, but some of the people have like sent for our permission from last episode. Like they sent me raw videos of them like biffing. I'm like, cool, make a reel with it.
Absolutely.
So we'll throw those together, and that'll be great. Opal says I usually drop a live location on Telegram for people who are showing up late, aka playing catch up. You know what? That's a pretty good idea.
That's a great idea. We should
live
do like a live
location.
location.
I don't know if we could do it in Discord or most
I
of our
would not
writers
do it in Discord.
not in like not in this new chat, but like
hey, Bodie's in.
Is he?
He
Is
is.
Bodie up?
I see him.
Is Bodie rolling?
I
Oh my
see
gosh,
him.
Bodie is here.
Bodie is here.
Let's see. How do you make him live?
I just
Chat,
have to
turn him
hit
on.
this button. Are we ready to turn him
Yeah,
on?
turn him on. Bring him
Okay,
into the stream
okay.
here.
Okay. Wait a second.
Turn me on, boys.
Thumbs up.
Bodie,
Hey,
What's up, man?
what's up, y'all?
Ooh, I
you are
can't hear
very,
you.
very quiet.
You
Can you
bring
hear
your
me? Hold on, check it. Better?
Oh. Wait, stand by.
Give me a sec here.
Yo, bring my
What's
levels up. Bring
can
my
hear you
levels
now.
up. My mic is not as loud as your mic.
Hey, it sounded a lot better.
There we go. Got it. Save.
Got
Yo,
that fresh cup of coffee, dude. Bodie up into house. What's up, man?
what up, y'all? Just waking up, drinking coffee. Got my my webcam streaming setup going again. I have
Dude,
it
it's
deconstructed.
a fire setup, dude.
I got the R5 as the webcam right now, though. How's it look?
Dude, it looks really
It looks
good. What lens are you using on it?
Little 16-35 action. Go to.
Nice. Dude, it looks super dope. I can't see what your back. You should light your background a little bit. Like get like a RGB light to like throw something up on like what's happening in the background. But otherwise, it looks super cool.
You'd be able to see how messy my office is, though.
Yeah, perfect. Like, that's what we're all about. Messes are the best. Dude, thanks for
Messes are
joining
the
in. I
best,
know it's a little bit last minute, but we'll hang out for a little bit of more time since
All
you're
good.
coming
Sorry,
in.
dude.
No, dude, you're great. We've been doing these live streams. Started 4 weeks ago. Yeah, this is the 4th one. And we're just trying to do something for the community, you know, come hang out, answer questions. We look through the chat, live show, make it happen. A little bit different than our guest episodes. Like you came on a guest episode where it's a little more polished. This is one for the community. We're talking about giveaways and stuff. We have so for the 2nd week in a row, we launched giveaways 2 weeks ago. We had Armadillos support. They sent some
Swag.
stuff in. We're sending out some
Shout out
swag
Corey.
packs. Yeah, shout out Corey. The first winner we chose this week, they got a little crown, which is up on our screen. I don't know if you can see it. Jeff Straight. They were crowned the weekly run out king. So he was our winner. I was gonna ask you, since you came on the stream, dude, do you want to participate in this week's giveaway?
Yeah, how can I help?
Dude, you name it. What do you want to give out to the person who wins? So how they win is they'll DM us a word of the day, which Taylor, you want to throw that word across the
We'll
screen?
throw that word across the screen.
We don't say the word during the stream, but for the people who come back and replay and watch this, if they DM us that word, wherever it is, Instagram or whatever, we put them in a random generator and then they get chosen. And they win the giveaway.
Sick.
Yeah. What do you want to
All
send them some
right.
TFL swag? You want to send some lighters or
dude.
something, or send
Dude, let's do like a swag pack, a hat and a t-shirt and a bunch of stickers and stuff. TFL swag pack.
Rad.
dude?
Yes.
Yes. Speaking
So
of which,
How did they win?
They DM us the word. So
And it's the first person to DM you that word.
not the first person, but I put him in a random generator afterwards. So we let this replay. Like there's a live
tight.
show. We're only like, dude, there's only 7 or 8 people watching live.
Shout out
So-
7 or 8 people.
Dude, I know.
Andre,
Shout out to
Andrew,
7 or 8.
what's up,
Our
everybody?
tens of people.
Yes, our tens of people coming into the stream.
Okay, so everyone that hits you up with the word gets entered in.
Yep. So then we
swag.
announce them next week. So at the beginning of the episode, they'll get the crown, which is that little crown that's up there. I should point one of these ways.
It's
Over
to your
here.
left. Yep.
Yes. So Jeff Straight was our first winner, Straight Adventure. So we're sending him a swag pack, which has got the cool little the slap koozie that we've got. Coasters,
So sick.
coasters, stickers, and then Corey sent us a big ass box of some Dilla's sauce, so they get to strawberry up their tires and get some stuff. Dude, every time I see this sauce, you can tell
You
me if
just
you're
bring
the
up
same.
food every time.
I just want to glaze it on a burger.
No.
Do it, dude. Is it toxic? Does it say to not ingest it?
It will
Is there a
probably
warning on the
also
label?
not do
It
that.
doesn't
No.
say it on the label. I can't say it's probably smart. I'm gonna be the reason that Corey has to go redo his labels because I keep telling people to put it on a burger.
We're about to have a McDonald's coffee incident. Okay.
Yeah. For real.
Shout out the comment. All right, so Andre asked Bodie, we want to know if you can stab a tire and just pump the dillos in. I don't know.
Yeah.
You ever tried?
Yeah, I haven't personally tried it, but I have seen with Dillos and Stay Afloat and really any like solid tire sealant, you can just freaking stab a hole in it and it'll fill it up. Because I think the way tire sealant works is there's like fibers and a gel, and like the fibers start being pulled over the top of the hole, and then the like kind of that's what mostly does the sealing, and then the gel kind of comes from behind it and like plugs it. But I saw a video of Corey Boheen with a spike in a tire, and he was just like going like what Jason Voorhees
stabbing over and over.
stabbing like 4 or 5, and then he just like holds it, and it's like chilling.
It's like straight out of Grand Theft Auto 5. Just
yeah.
masochist on the one wheel tire.
But that's pokes. If you get slashed, you're pretty screwed, no matter what's in your tire.
Dude, it works so amazing too. Like it's been saving me. So I got one of the Enduros on my GT. Shout out you guys for getting that over. And I got one of the oversized ones. So they sent me a new one, and I just haven't had the time to change it out. But it wouldn't hold air for more than like 8 hours, just because I don't know if the fit wasn't right or whatever.
Yeah.
So I threw some Dillo sauce in it, and now you just see these like spider streaks of Dillos like coming out the tire. But it's holding the air, and I'm like, yes, I can ride for a while because I don't have time to change my tire. Yeah. But you just see these like little spider streaks of blue because I got the blue Dillo sauce.
Yeah, dude, or you like rock a slick tire and go ride through Los Angeles or Sacramento or any city, and then you rack your board up on the wall, come back in like 20 minutes, and you just got little like little fucking holes everywhere, bro. Just with a little bit with slime oozing out, dude. Vegas and Los Angeles, bro. That's always how it'd be like.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dude, the Vegas. So here we were bringing this up. We had a few questions that came across in our Discord for things that we should talk about. And they were talking about, someone asked us what the predictions of the next wheel will be, even though we just got a GT, right? Or what would need to be put into the next wheel. And kind of my opinion on it was, I think they're going to milk the crap out of the GT, but if they were to do anything like changing the software to be more customizable, like with Vesk coming up and all of these things that people are changing around, and like the board has the capabilities, it's just like it's being throttled, right? Yeah. But one of the things I thought and I wondered is like, will they try to bring a Vega style like boxy tire available from them, like, or are they going to stick with just their 2 blank tires, they're treaded, and for a GT, like the treaded and slick, only 2 GT options, or will they try to come out with like a boxier option? Because I feel like the Vega got a lot of love and a lot of hate. Like it was either or, you know what I mean?
Very controversial tire.
Yeah, people loved it or they hated it. So
well, we also had it for 3 board generations, 4 board generations. V1 plus XR, same tire. So you had to love it or hate it,
right? Do you think that Future Motion will try and come up with like a we'll call it a Vega option for the GT?
Right. Yeah. No, I think they should. I think it would be a really cool option for like giving us the ability to have that pick. But I think it also would be kind of a cool like branding thing almost, and like callback of like, hey, we're gonna bring the OG tire feel back. You know, this is the one we've had with every major board. We had to bring the freaking Vega vibe.
Just imagine they'll make like a GT new, like a new issue of the GT, and they make the same rails, the same color blue, like that blue anodized steel, a Vega on it. You know what I mean? And wood foot pads. But it's a GT. It's still like
a sick idea, like a retro release. You know, they do like 500 of them. Yeah,
where they're like, hey, the XR is gone, but we've got the XR style GT, or you know, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah,
that'd be fire.
Wow, that'd be cool.
I just like I think of that Vega, like that was like one of the that was the tire I learned to slide on.
Yep,
like it's so like It would lock you in. It's a straight box. And you just
So
go.
good for slides. But like freestyle, Vega was a sick freestyle tire for sure. I rode the Vega for the first 3 or 4 years I one wheeled. I never really felt the need to change it. I was like, this thing's tight. And I also was intimidated by changing my tire and had a feeling I'd probably break my board more than it was already broken attempting to change my tire, which actually did happen in the float shop one time, which is why I'm now not allowed to change my own tires because I broke my shit hella bad fixing my tire and I lost the tire changing duties. But the Vega is tried and true, bro. I did thousands of miles on the Vega.
Yeah.
Kyle and Allie and a lot of the Wheel Fun homies are always ripping Vegas. Jake just put a Vega back on his board for his indoor board. Jake set up an indoor board, whatever the fuck that is. So he could power slide in the shop with a Vega, just put a Vega back on. I was like, look down at his board. I'm like, dude,
what do you got?
What are you doing? But no, I love the Vega, dude. That would be sick if they brought a 6.5-inch GT Vega style tire. And maybe since it's not made by Vega, because I think Unili's making their tires now, it'd be so funny if they like gave it a name that sounded like Vega or was like a play off of it.
Strega.
The Strega.
Strega tire.
Bro,
That'd be gnarly. Future
you gotta
motion
go pitch him on that, dude. Yeah.
I hope you're listening, Kyle. Come on, make the comeback.
Make the Strega.
The Strega.
All right, we are at 106 up in the stream. We'll hang out since Bodie came in late. We'll come and hang out on the stream for another 10 minutes or so. We typically stream for about an hour. But Bodie has gracefully said that they will participate in the giveaway for this week. So if you haven't DM'd me the word of the week yet, get on it, because not only will you get some Dillo's sauce, the swag pack from Pushback, and you will get some TFL swag, get a hat, a t-shirt, something like that. And then,
bro, and you know what? Our fall winter line will come in before this winter's announced. So this might be some extremely early release limited shit.
Ooh.
Pushback Army only.
Should I like just enter myself and then
send the
DM, dude. Everyone I want. I choose the winners and I won. Oh man,
random generator my ass.
Yeah. Do we want to ask Bodie the question of too fast?
Oh yeah, the second question we had. So someone asked, how much speed is too much?
All right. If you ask my reasonable brain, my reasoning brain, my responsible brain, no faster than you can run. Right?
Yeah.
Solid argument. If you can run as fast as you're going, you're always chill.
So you saying bolt board?
If you ask me, my my rowdy adrenaline, a little bit reckless self that likes to push boundaries, too fast is when you're on the ground.
That's what I said. Yeah. Too fast when
you got to find it.
Like I've made mistakes.
That's too fast. Too fast is when your nose is in the ground and your body is in the air.
This is the exact person I talked about, because I'm like, all right, let's say hypothetically a board could push itself to 100 miles an hour. There will always be somebody out there that's going to push it to 99, right? Or 101, or like, how much can I actually go?
Totally.
And I was like,
it will not be me. If the one wheel could go 100 miles an hour, you would never really catch me pushing 25, 30. Like, I think its max speed is basically as comfortable as I'm going. Like, I do not want to ragdoll down the asphalt going 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, for sure.
No way. I like my body and my brain in my life.
Like, in my mind, I think like that limit, like if they were to have it like that cap of like, okay, the battery's going to cut out. Like if it was tested around like 50 miles an hour, I think that's a really sweet spot, because it leaves 30 to 40 like confidently, like it leaves that 30 to 40 range like a really confident level where you know that like, my only nosedive at this point is going to be like 50 miles an hour. Like 50 miles an hour, 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 like 50 miles an something. It's not going to be from battery cutout, right? It's
Right.
not going to be like the
It'll
final
definitely
limits.
be
of the
user
board.
error
Yes, it would be a user
or a
error.
pothole. Because that's what fucks me up, dude. Like I'm down. I'd be probably down to go 40, but then you're going that fast. You don't see that crack, dude. You don't see that like, oof.
Right. What
Dude,
was
that's
what
what I
was
think
the-
every time I see the EUC homies blasting down the street going like 50. I'm like jealous for a second, and then I'm like,
I was telling Caleb, I was like, dude, I've seen those EUC guys go like 55 and just wreck, and the thing just explodes.
yeah.
it's so done. Like, I don't know. Those are insane speeds, and I would never go like. I don't think I would ever go 40 miles an hour. But if the board was capable of it, I think of like in terms of like torque level and stuff, like being able to push it, because riders are already in races. Like they're at 30, 25, 30 miles an
We
hour.
definitely cracked the 30 barrier this race to the rail.
Yeah, you guys were pushing. Holy crap,
Caleb,
man.
don't you lie on live TV. I would
What?
never go 50 miles an hour. Dude,
Maybe
I
would.
see the
I guess it
wheels
depends.
turn.
Depends how much Dillo sauce I've drank, to be honest.
How sauced I am.
Depends on how sauced I am. Oh my
No,
god.
but yeah, I mean that would definitely open up a whole level of possibilities. Because what we do need is we need like pretty unreal torque levels for the purpose. Here's what I think we need for one wheeling to like really go extreme is two main things, and two main things and one extra thing. The third thing is pretty much like nearly impossible, but the first two things is that oh fuck, I totally lost train of my thought. What is
the
it?
two things.
Oh gosh, guys, where are we going with this?
Tick, tick, tick. What? No, we were talking about. So the two things you need for the pushing of the limits of the board, right?
Oh, right. We need super high torque, and
Yeah.
then like a proximity sensor in the nose, so that the nose always keeps itself up on ramps, because we can't go up quarter pipes in skate parks, and we can't go up jumps in bike parks. But if we had more torque and a proximity sensor where it could tell where a ramp was coming in, you know, and there's like a mode you switch to, which would be like the futuristic elevated, right? What elevated really was supposed to be back in the day was like for ramps and pump tracks and parks to get up, right? So hella torque, proximity sensor in the nose, we'd be able to like hit jump gaps like shibby potentially, and be able to get up quarter pipes and hit nose slides and blunts, and like ride through skate parks and hit bowls, and go up ramps and pop bollies onto rails like in dirt, which we're about to super unlock that already with the tech we have now. And then the third thing that is kind of like I think would really do the dang trick is if we figure out how to put the sensor in the axle. And it's just all weight, because then that makes it so that the board knows for sure when you're on it or not. So for shoves and flips and the more like freestyle-y element tricks, if that board can tell that you're on it and you pop the bolly because it gets that spike of pressure, then it can shut everything down in the air for the board to be able to flip and rotate and shove and spin either like the board itself or with the rider, like distance 180s and distance 360s. It can like sense that somehow, and then when you land, it knows you're on it because it's pressure, and as soon as it feels that pressure, it's like boom, right on. And but I told that idea to Ren one time. I was like, dude, we need to figure out how to put the sensor in the axle, and he's like, yeah, I want Bluetooth bearings, and like laughed and rode away. And I was like, oh shit, is it might be a dumb idea.
That's intense intense innovation. I'm sure it'll get there. Like, are you
Someday, dude.
building? Are you guys over at TFL? Are you guys building a Vesk?
No. We had somebody put one together for us and send it over, and it was pretty fun. But like, we've got Max out here right now, and he was messing around on his board yesterday, and did a little bit of tinkering after having a little sensor issue, which is sick because he just like called up that homie Dado, and they were just like going back and forth. They're like squad figuring out this vest shit. It's tight. But essentially like we don't really have the time or the energy to build our own vest right now because it's like a project. You have to put it all together and sit there and tune your settings and constantly be tweaking and figuring things out. It's very much the vest is like
Intense.
a project
It
more
is.
than like the one wheel's kind of like for the most part set it and forget it kind of vibes. Like you get the board, we put our shit on it and we go and we'll swap some stuff out. It's like a lot less tweaking and tuning, and we're definitely not against it. And I was just talking to Max about it last night. We have nothing against vests. We love them. We just I haven't ridden a vest that feels better than a one wheel yet. And and we probably want to be a part of the vest movement, but we also have like a bajillion million things going on over here, and we're
You guys
trying
need
to
you need an onboard programmer to
like a vest guy.
you need a vest maintenance dude to be like, hey, here's what I'm wanting, and then
Right.
that's kind of the part of that's part of the reason why I haven't like crazy dove into like going that hard with Vesk. Like I
The
don't have
Vesk
time
is
to
a lot.
program it.
What do you think of Vesk, Jeff?
Potential.
There's potential.
Potential. That's what we'd like to hear. Shout out Jeff. I was just looking on I just got we got smashed on Reddit. They have a one wheel Discord I didn't know about, but I'd see in a recent post of you doing the little curb the curb clinic on Reddit.
Oh, Jeff's clips he posted yesterday.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, shouting out your clips from yesterday.
Hey, holla.
There's a
Who
small
are you talking
medium.
to?
The Pushback Army.
Small. Oh, what's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Giving this guys a shout yesterday on our. I'm gonna steal a medium.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's small, medium, large. They're running a little small. So grab whatever size Raquel thinks she is, and let me know if
Bro,
it's
if I
small.
take home a large to my wife.
No. I
when
mean,
she
take
told
her
me to get a
size and
medium,
let me
you know
know
what
if
I'm
it
saying?
fits small.
It's gonna be like, what do you think of me? What?
Just let me know if the medium fits small.
Schmedium. Schmedium, baby.
We got some leggings in the works. They're pretty sweet.
Ooh.
Yeah, for
Drift
the
Sisters
ladies.
collaboration.
No,
Cheers,
but
boys.
we do later, doggy. We do have something we're trying to do with the Drift Sisters. A little collab with them. But no, the leggings are just something that I've been wanting to do for a little while. Got going. Honestly, slight manufacturing mistake on this first round. They were supposed to have pockets and they don't. So but it's all good.
A big mess up.
Yeah.
Everyone's
a little
got
bit.
pockets.
Andrew wants some leggings.
Andrew Williams, sign me up for leggings. All right.
Yes, sir.
Pre-order stuff. Dude, have you seen the Meals on One Wheels collaboration we released?
No.
I don't know if you have or not. Here,
No.
can you show my screen or not, Taylor?
can.
Let's see if you'll be able to see it or not. This is a design we came up with. So we're doing 100% of the profit heading back to Meals on One Wheels. But we came up with this cool little like cow moo rider, have different stickers, mugs, fridge magnet, whatever. Limited release for those dudes. Dude, shout because I know you guys have done a collaboration with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the bang bumpers, the cow swirl, right?
Yeah.
Dude, so like we love what those guys are doing. And we're like, dude, we need to create something, try to send something their way.
Totally.
So we had put that together, and
Sick.
that's the collaboration. I don't know. I feel like the collaboration between the community is
everything.
It's important, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we're a community and we have these brands and these crews and these businesses even, and we're all a part of the family. So it's like Meals on One Wheels is one of the biggest like charity movements in the family. And so we come together and we support them. And like float addicts, they're going through some stuff right now. We all come together and we're supporting them. Like this is it's the family, it's the community. I love Meals on One Wheels. I love what those guys are doing. And like it yeah, man, it's sick. It's sick. We're all here for the gang. We're all here for Meals on One Wheels for show.
Gang. Andre said Bodie's humble and kind. Yes, a slight mistake. They don't have pockets. I would have been hella mad, but man, super chill. I mean, you didn't send them out to anybody though, right? Like they were just
I haven't like advertised them or anything either. So I'm trying to figure out like potentially do a order of the same leggings with pockets and then just offer pockets or no pockets.
Yeah. I mean, some people would definitely rock that. I think I might rock a pair of leggings
Oh,
underneath like
oh,
some
no.
gym shorts or something.
okay.
You know,
They're
like-
high waisted though, so I don't know if you
man, I
fuck around
can't
with
do
them.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
you
high
could,
waisted.
no, it's
Because the
gonna
whole
be-
thing, dude, I did market research. All right, I figured out the best leggings overall would be full length, high waisted leggings with pockets.
Mm.
Okay, because like it's either regular length or high length or high waist. I mean, regular length or high waist, or it's like full length or mid length on their leg, and then it's pockets or no pockets, or kind of like the average. You know, everybody wants pockets. Girls like the high waist for the most part. Full length is a good bet. So they check 2 of the 3 boxes, so they're still sweet. I think they'll still hit for sure. But
pattern and everything.
yeah, we got a little like black on black logo on the back, so they're low key. They're logoed up, but low key.
That's
They're
cool.
tight.
Andrew Williams says no gym shorts. No, you definitely don't want to see me in leggings without gym shorts. I promise you that.
Or do you?
I don't know. I don't know if that's a vibe or not. We'll
Of
put the
course,
field-
Andrew's gonna have his leggings at Float Life Fest, dude. Always rocking the
Hey.
most sexy leggings.
Beautiful. You're going out to Float Life Fest, right? You'll see Christian out there and everything.
Yep. Yeah, we're going out. Skeleton crew this year from Float Life though. It's just me and Jesse cruising out solo.
Dang.
So it'll just be me and Jesse boy. Everybody else is sticking around here holding it down. Julian takes off to Wisconsin today.
Okay.
And then Jeff can't leave the ranch, and the kid, Raquel, just started work.
Dude, kids are fucking hard to do anything with.
I'm never having one, bro.
I got
Hell
6-year-old, 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old, and they're like, "Hey, you should come to Flood Life Fest." I'm like, "Well,
about that. Yeah, it seems like
my
all my
wife-
homies that are dads like have the hardest time doing anything.
it's challenging, dude. I mean, it's challenging. Like, I love the fact that my 6-year-old is like starting to ride one wheel. Like, he loves going to ride one wheel. He's still to no level where I can take him to an event like Float Life Fest or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I still have the younger ones. Eventually, he'll probably be out tricking me, and I'll be like, "Damn, little
Zoe
sucker."
You'll be
2.0.
sending me sponsor me tapes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. You'll be getting it, and it'll be like Pushback exclusive. Sage up here, sponsor us,
Gang,
Flow
gang.
Life.
Gang. Like, damn, we gotta put this kid on the Grom team.
So Opal said mid-length short peeps.
Mid length for short peeps. I'm short AF. She says about the
Ooh.
leggings.
The middies. See, maybe we just go for the full select, dude.
Yeah,
I think so.
Full send, mid length, full length, and that's the hard part because like for dudes, it's like t-shirts, hoodies, shorts, pants. That's it.
basic.
Straightforward. You just pick colors, materials. With women, the divine feminine is an incredibly beautiful shape, and ladies come in all types of different shapes and sizes, and as do men. But then they like their different cuts and different
Yeah,
shapes.
but
And
like a
different
dude's like
styles.
small,
And so
medium,
there's,
large,
like,
extra large. Like women,
Yeah.
I go to fold my wife's laundry, and I'm like, what is this shape?
What is
Why-
all this
how
stuff?
do I
Yeah.
what do I do with this? Like you asked me to fold the laundry, but I'm very confused. How do I fold this? It's some type of shape or something. I feel so bad trying to create women's clothing. You need
Yeah.
a woman on hand to create women's clothing.
Exactly. But then that's her preference still. So
Mm.
I don't know. We're trying though. We've got some women's stuff coming out. We got these leggings in the work, which I gotta get some other ones going too for the pocket ladies. But yeah, man, we're ultimately like our clothes are technically still like our merchandise. Because it started out with just like a few shirts with the logo on it, back in the day, because that's how it is. But the vision that we have and that I've had is to eventually have our clothing be like straight up its own clothing brand, because streetwear and clothing and art is a major part of my life and a part of all these guys that we all work together and work for. We love it, and it's beautiful. It's part of expression and creating. We all work together and collaborate on all these things. So the goal is eventually for it to be like its own whole thing where we have, you know, seasonal drops. We got some stuff for the kids, we got some stuff for the ladies, we got some stuff for the homies. So far, a lot of it's mostly been just like what we want to rock and what we know people will mess around with. And so we're slowly shifting into having like what we call our staple items, which are the things that are just like always around. We reorder. Then we'll have our rotational graphic items, which are in the works. And we'll always have like a couple rotational graph like tees and stuff like that. And then we're trying to have like full on fall, winter, spring, summer clothing drops with like,
So fire.
you know, a little variety of stuff going on. But it's a lot. Like it's a lot to like manage it all. Like I can't take credit for doing all of it. Not at all. It's majorly Elijah and my brother Cash, as well as myself helping with some stuff. But Cash does a lot of the design. Elijah does a lot of the design. They put all the tech sheets together, send them off to the printers. We receive everything. We got to plan everything out, how we shoot it. We got to shoot the product shots for everything. We got to shoot the lifestyle shots for everything. We got to advertise everything. And all this is just for like the clothes.
Right.
Which is the crazy part, because we also have all that to do with all of our parts and accessories, which are the other things we want to work on. But then we also want to be creating content and going out and YouTubing and doing instructional stuff. So balancing in the clothes.
Like you almost have to do what you guys are doing in the space of one wheel. Like literally they were just saying like, oh, because, you know, the one wheel Discord, when we went in, I posted about our live stream happening. And someone was like, oh, like weird that you're promoting a niche product that's only like 50,000 users. I'm like, yeah, it is weird for us to dump time in just this. Like you almost have to scale or like take that concept of float, right? The float life, and apply it to multiple things to get the revenue in to then like continue to promote one wheel stoke, because you can't just make enough from just one wheel, right? You know what I mean?
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's kind of it. Like
that's the way to go. I mean, I think that's the way to succeed in just the world now in the digital atmosphere. Like if you're a brick and mortar store, you've got to have an e-commerce backend. If you're a business that's in any of the main industries, you got to have strong content. You got to have strong branding. You got to have, you know, the visuals unlocked, the merch unlocked, the product. Like, I think for the most part, it's just kind of how you gotta do it. That's like how, if you look at a lot of the rappers now, a lot of like musicians and rappers, they've got the podcasts and the merchandise and the tours and the this isn't the that's, because yeah, it's like there's so much to the world now, man. You know, it's wild, but we love it, man. It's cool, it's sweet, and like I've said it before and I'll say it again. The one wheel community is by far one of the raddest communities to serve and be a part of, and have, you know, support us and be supporting them, because the one wheel community is just so full of stoke and love and excitement and adventure and joy. And a lot of the people in the community we've known for years, and all the new faces that we continue to see every day, and all the new people that have joined is just so incredibly rad. And it feels good to have a community where when we work really hard on stuff and we put it out and it's well received. We hardly ever get people being like, this is shit, like fuck you guys, this is whack, blah blah blah, which we're ready for. You know, we're not sensitive, we can handle that. But just the love of the community and the way that our hard work and effort is received is just unreal, dude. Absolutely unreal.
Tight knit for sure. Like we've noticed the same thing. Like granted, we're newer face to it, you know what I mean? But like
you guys are putting in the work though.
We love the community. We're trying to keep promoting the stoke, like on the shoulders of giants, right? Like we look at brands like yours, like that's inspired a lot of our stuff that we put in. Granted, we're pretty much a podcast first right now. We don't like this is a 2-man operation. Like most of the designs are coming from me, and then saying, cool, let's print it out. Christian will create the website, put the product up on it, whatever. And then Taylor always helps out with like putting the content out. But dude, it's a fuck ton of work. So I'm glad it's received well from people.
Absolutely.
But we're stoked to be on that same train with you guys.
Yeah, dude. Let's ride this thing onward and upward to infinity and beyond.
One more time. We're gonna close out this stream here because I know it's getting into 128, and I've got a couple other meetings.
Yeah,
coming.
dude, I dragged you guys 40 minutes long.
Dude,
No, you're
it's
good,
cool.
dude.
I'm
You're
just glad you got to
good.
come and hang. And dude, anytime you want to come hang on the stream, let us know. Like I said, we do these Wednesdays at noon. And if you want to pop in, talk, and we can promote it out and see if we can get some more people to hang out live and ask questions. We try to get the community involved, asking questions in the comments, answering those questions. And the giveaway, one more time, I'm going to flash that word, last chance. Great, you'll see it in the replay. But if you see that word and you DM us that word, not only are you going to get your Dillo sauce, you should put it on your burger, you should put it on your tacos and fries. Backpack from us, which has the slap koozie, the coasters, some stickers, all that good shit. And our man Bodie has told us you're going to get some Flow Live swag as well. So make sure you enter. Send us that word, and then I'll let Bodie know who the winner is. I choose the winner the day before. So next Tuesday night we'll go out. And this Friday we had Mike and Nick on Vitaly. We got an episode with Craft and Ride that drops this Friday. Dude, super great dudes. That was a great time. It would be awesome.
Love those boys.
You think you can convince Jeff to get on an episode?
Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. I got him to podcast with me yesterday.
Did you?
Oh, nice.
Flow Pod episode 1, dude.
Dude, Flow Pod episode. I was saying, I'm like, we
haven't figured out a podcast name though.
We need people to come in to like, dude, Taylor's great with names. We'll send some we'll send some ideas over to you. But dude, a Flow podcast, finally, Flow Live, get in it. We need more people podcasting in this space. I don't want to be the leader of it.
I think like that's like our main thing is we just want to create more conversations, open up more conversations, because that's like the beauty of podcasts is like it ekes out conversations and stuff that wouldn't have been maybe talked about in a fun public space. So it's like I'm just so excited to get the conversations flowing. I'm figuring out a little mobile unit, so I'm gonna try to do like on the road pods while like we're out at events and shit like that. You know, sit some people down and be like, "Yo, you guys down to sit down for a little bit?" But we're using our little green screen corner in the studio. It's kind of like Ancient Aliens with Action Bronson vibes.
Ooh,
That's rad.
Yeah, for that.
So I think it's gonna be sweet, fun, playful, loose. You guys, this is gonna be way more professional than ours.
I mean, I just have a lot of equipment and production experience. That's the only. You guys have all the one wheel talk, like you know, like we love having guests on like you to bring that conversation because we can help produce something and make it look good and sound good. But at the end of the day, we're not like we're newer to this community. Like I said, we're January 1st is when we launched this podcast. So we're like, we're not even a year into this thing yet. You know what I mean? Like, but we love the journey. We've been riding for a couple years, but we didn't even know there was a community behind this place. We were just like, cool, let's ride. Next thing I know, we've got people building trail systems and all that stuff in our area. And we've got a tight knit crew, and we're talking with people like Bodie, second place race for the rail, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
congratulations. Sir. Thanks for joining us.
Finally showed up in the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I kept texting him. I was like, yo, where's this check at? I want this money, dude.
Can you cash the mega checks?
Nah, but check it out though, dude. I always, ever since watching Happy Gilmore, bro, I wanted a freaking mega check.
Oh man.
Bro, Red Panther, that's
yes, framed,
yes. Dude. Can you imagine taking that thing to the bank and just being like, "I'd like to cash this check, please"? I just hand him a giant fucking cardboard check.
It'd be so sick if you actually could, because every time that would go down in a bank would be the funniest shit ever, dude.
Especially the ones that are like huge. Like, I mean, they're like
there's some big ones.
They're massive. You just walk in, you're like, I gotta cash this.
Damn, that just gave me a sick idea, dude. For our first oversized check, we gotta have it be like pretty big and have the writing be graph writing. Spray paint.
Yeah,
that would be sick.
That'd be so sick.
Like a fatty fucking graffiti check.
You won.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
dope.
shit. All right, boys. We should probably close this thing out, huh?
Close
We've
it.
gone way long.
Thanks for coming on the stream. We'll get our
Absolutely.
closing track coming on here. I don't know. Do you have the one loaded up, Taylor? This is a beat I made a few years ago.
Always.
I call it Boobies on an Island. It
Movies
was,
on an island?
yeah. I was
We're
probably
lit.
I was probably lit while making this beat a few years ago. And I'm like, all this reminds me of is some titties on an island. And I was feeling it. So
I like it.
that's it. Welcome to this has been our longest stream, 4 weeks in. And Bodie came and joined us. Come chat with us. We take call-ins, we take comments, we respond to it. It's a live show for the community by the community. So thanks for hanging out with us, people. And we'll see you
Love you,
next
Andrew.
week, 12 p.m.
Love you, Andre.
Love all of you. Andre has been with us since the beginning, commenting like a madman. I love it.
Shout out, Andre.
Thank you, Opal, for coming in. Shout out Jeff Straight for winning our very first. And I'm excited to announce next week's winner, and they get crowned the weekly run out person. The Wheel Neil, thanks for the content.
Love you, Neil.
Absolutely, Neil. We love having you.
And again, follow Jeff at Straight Adventures, STRAIT_adventures.
Yep. Follow Bodie. Bodie, have you done any segments yet?
On the One Wheel app?
Yeah.
No, we're going to test that today.
Nice. Let
Yeah.
me know how it goes.
I'll let you know.
We're
I'm
interested
also
to see.
the Underground Circuit dropped their segment app also, so I'm interested to check that one out too.
Is that the
See which one's
Hermes?
rocking.
Hermes?
Yeah, Hermes.
Okay. All right. The Hermes app.
All right, so 2 people have said Hermes. It's Hermes.
Hermes is it.
Fucking biscuit.
Biscuit.
Oh, yo, gang.
What's up?
Thanks, dog. Cash custom with the biscuit delivery, bro.
Hey.
Let's go.
Yo, say what's up to the pod.
I'm glad I did
What
not
up,
cut
pod?
off.
What up?
What's up?
We got straight biscuits in the
Yeah,
house.
dude. We got biscuits in the bitch. That's all good.
All right,
Thanks,
I'm
dude.
cutting it. I'm cutting it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.